Amerie got me through my hardest times, but the pressure of YouTube almost broke me completely. This is the 2000 soft glam that healed me in the truth and why I almost walked away. Welcome back to episode 3, Soft Heart, Hard World. We're going to be recreating Miss Amerie. So by that, we're going to start off with the brows. I'm going for a soft, natural arch. As I fill in my eyebrows, I want to talk about the parallel with me at Amerie. It's like with her label, they wanted to have a mold on her, and I feel the same way about me with my YouTube channel. The unspoken rule, the algorithm, and just finding myself obsessed over every little detail, from lighting to my personality, trying to fit in with others, of doing celebrity gossip, and it wasn't just authentic. I didn't know what to do. I was all over the place, and I had to learn the lesson the hard way. It's not about what you can put on your face. It's about what you can enhance, what you can contribute and inspire. Okay, now for my favorite part, the eyes. I'm using my eyelash curler to do this makeup hack. I just applied the concealer around the rim, and I'm blending in that concealer that will give you that natural 2000s warm look, mostly natural, which I always love. Applying this takes me back to the moment like I almost quit, because I was so overwhelmed and felt like such a failure that I went into my channel's back end and just started deleting drafts of videos. Hours of work, videos I had poured my heart and soul into is gone. Applying this mascara takes me back to the moment as well that this isn't maybe for me. Maybe I'm not out for this. But then I was spiraling and remembering the nostalgic that this moisturizer reminds me of her music. It was so smooth and it was so nurturing. It was so fun, but it was so healthy at the same time. An Amerie song came on my playlist. One thing that got me, now that my skin is glowing and I'm applying my concealers, we're going to blend it out. And let's talk about the algorithm. The demands of YouTube algorithm are relentless. I felt like the invisible monster I had to constantly feed, and if I didn't bring the content and be on a strict schedule, I was just very terrified of being irrelevant and not being remembered and being forgotten and not getting the views. It was like I was on a hamster wheel and just keep going and going and going, and I just couldn't stop. And I did everything that I can to be the best content creator, to see massive accounts, to get brand deals, and just being perfect on my lives. And it just really sink. And what I'm doing wrong, why isn't things working out for me? I just kept questioning myself. It was like a toxic headspace. And I know so many creators and people in general can relate to feeling of inadequacy, because you start to believe that their success is somehow a reflection of your failure. And with that, Amerie had to fight for her art like I have to fight for my channel. I'm adding a thin wing liner, eyeliner, a signature part of Amerie's classic look. Getting that sharp, clean line requires focus. And with that, I had to remember that my channel is always focused, telling a story, and also recreating celebrity looks. And with no experience at all, just by looking at the dynamic of the colors and the scheme and the detail of the makeup. And I had to learn that no one can take away that gift from you. Just because nobody don't see it, like YouTube don't see it, doesn't mean that you are not talented and you are unique and you're creative. We are at our final step, the lips. This is the look that screams 2000. I'm using a brown lip liner, and then I'm going to use my L'Oreal Sugar Plum, and I mix those two together as I am blending out my concealer and foundation under my eye to give that smooth, soft glam of the early 2000s. and it gives it a beautiful look. Very soft, very glam. And with that being said, I almost walked away from this platform because of my mental health. I was dealing with my YouTube, my job, and personal life, and I just got burnt out. But I'm so glad I didn't quit. I found a new, more honest way to be here. It is all thanks to giving myself that grace of just being myself. I cannot look into the algorithm to push my content to be perfect because I'm not a robot. I'm not trying to be like these other competitors, and I was so devastated that I was trying to compete myself with these content creators. Do they makeup? And I feel like I had to compete with that. I top it off with my Ultra Gloss by Ruby Kisses Hot Shine Lip Gloss. It's so nostalgic. It's like a grown-up version of lip smackers we were all obsessed with. But as I apply this gloss, I want to leave you with this thought. It's okay to step back. It's okay to reassess your journey, whether it's a job, a creative passion, or a relationship. If the pressure to perform is crushing your spirit, your mental has to come first. I almost walked away from this platform, and there's a part of me that mourns the creator I was before, and I got burnt out. If you ever felt the pressure to be perfect, or if you ever thought about stepping away from something you once loved, I would be honored to hear your story. Please share your experience in the comments. Let's create a community where we can support each other through the hardest times. And here it is, the final Amerie-Inspired Soft Glam. I feel so beautiful in this look, but more than that, I feel connected to it. Represents a journey of rediscovering my passion, of healing, and accepting my own story. And it's okay to struggle, and it's okay to feel lost, and it's more than okay to take a break. What truly matters is that you find your way back to what you love on your own terms. Thank you for getting ready with me and letting me share my story. If you enjoyed this video, this conversation, please give it a thumbs up, hype this video, subscribe for more from Soft Heart, Hard World. Don't forget to subscribe here or here, and maybe share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Until next time, stay true to yourself and keep shining.